Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. I want to talk in numbers, and these are very basic numbers um, about Trump's immigration plan and how crazy it really is when you look at it all objectively. And I mean, any opinions you have on the matter, just take that out. Any emotions you have about it, you need to kind of take that out too. Let's just focus on some of the numbers. Okay, so the low estimate for the amount of people that are in the United States illegally or undocumented, however you want to think about it, is 11 million. That's the low estimate. I don't know if that even includes all of the people that Trump made illegal, because whatever kind of grace Biden extended, Trump reversed that. So people immediately, just overnight, just kind of became undocumented because Trump just kind of undid whatever um, the Biden administration offered people. Like I know in Florida, people from Venezuela are one example, and I believe Haiti as well. So I don't even know if that 11 million counts them or not, but still we're just dealing with numbers. I live in Missouri, and in a suburb near Missouri, I saw in the news there was an ICE raid on a Mexican restaurant. So they came in there, they raided the place, they arrested everyone that was working there. And I just thought about that. I was like, okay, so they say 11 million people are in this country illegally, but they raided this Mexican restaurant. So think about a restaurant, even when it's busy. I don't remember what day of the week it was, but let's say when it's their busy time and it's all hands on deck, like how big is the staff at a little neighborhood Mexican restaurant? At the most, it might be like 25 people or so. So there's 11 million people that they're wanting to deport. And let's say if they get people 25 to like 100 at a time, even without doing the math, I mean, that is like mopping the ocean. It's going to have to do a whole lot of raids. So anyway, I did the math, and 11 million divided by 25 is 440,000. So like, let's say if they rated like, you know, a bunch of, they would have to rate about 440,000 Mexican restaurants to just really put a dent in it. And then all those people have to be sent back to their home country. And some of those people, I mean, they just like made this assumption, but some of those people may have been born here, may be like completely legal. So I'm just like, this is just so impractical. And ICE has a budget of 9.7 billion. That's the 2025 ICE budget is 9.7 billion. How's that for efficiency? That's what Trump is trying to claims that he's trying to be more efficient. And I'm just like, this does not seem efficient to me. And this is just being objective and like logical, you know, whatever. And again, state of Missouri, which is where I live, the state government here, I don't know if they've already passed it into law or if they want to, but they want to offer citizens $1,000 to turn in illegal immigrants. Now, how would I know who is and who is not an illegal immigrant? What sense does that really make? Like, how would I know? I'm not walking around checking anyone's ID. I am not in a position to be doing that. So, I mean, that's just absolutely outrageous. And another thing, now here in Kansas City, there is a neighborhood where, you know, it's kind of known as a neighborhood where a lot of Hispanic people live. And if you drive through that neighborhood, I mean, you will see signs in Spanish. And if you go into the grocery store, it will be obvious that it caters to people who probably didn't grow up in America, like, because it just sells a certain type of product that's probably more common in countries like Mexico. So I'm like, okay, well, I know where, let's say, the Hispanic neighborhood is. I know where, Southeast Asian neighborhood is. I know where the East African neighborhood is. But the state of Missouri doesn't. Why don't, I mean, if they're worried about it, then why don't they just go find people? Like, why do they want citizens to snitch for $1,000, which is probably going to end up taxed anyway? All of this, it's almost like a cartoon wrote this, like, because none of this makes sense. Like, I mean, I don't feel like you need to have a degree in logistics to like really think about this and just think this is not going to work. This is outrageous. And Christy Nome, who I really wish that I liked, but I can't. I saw a commercial on TV a week or two ago, and she was saying, if you're in America illegally, deport yourself or something of that nature. And I don't know. I mean, I probably would if I was an undocumented person, because I mean, heck, who needs it? Who needs the headache? But I'm just sitting here like, are things not going well? Because I will say the first couple of days that you like heard about, after Trump's inauguration, you heard like that ICE director talking all his smack about what he was going to do. Then you saw them like raiding that apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado, that was like getting talked about, before when Biden was still in office. And now Christy Nome is like, deport yourself. And I'm like, did they get their little scratch pad out and crunch the numbers and realize, okay, yeah, ICE is going to be very, very busy. But anyway, this is just all foolish. What they're talking about almost sounds like mopping the ocean. And even once you catch people, it's going to be very expensive to get them back where they were. And to my understanding, some of these people are going to end up at Guantanamo Bay, which I don't know. It sounds like something North Korea would do. So this is just all a mess, and it is ridiculous. Yeah, it's just all ridiculous. And, they hyped it up like they're all criminals and whatnot. I'm sure some of them are, but some of everybody is. And this is just all impractical. And it's just going to be a huge waste of money, which honestly is what I think this all is from the start. I think a lot is money laundering. There are so many things that I look at and I'm just like, this is money laundering, because this doesn't make any sense. And like too much money is just, going back and forth. So anyway, good luck, everyone. I just wanted to discuss that a little bit. I will be doing another actual Bible study soon. It's just I kind of wanted to. I'm just gonna like talk myself through Trump's second election, and I'm actually avoiding the news a little bit just for my mental health, and so my mind doesn't collapse upon itself. So anyway, have a wonderful day. Bye.